Welcome to the Dan Sports Tips Major League Baseball preview show for the 2nd of August. Well, at least the spread bet got 50 points for us, you know. Had the opportunity to get to 4 if they could have got that man home from second. It's righted the ship somewhat. We are now 16 and a bit points down on the season, which is a lot better than we were looking yesterday. Let's hope that this is the start of the upward curve that we've all been waiting for, and I know I've been expecting. There are 3 games I want to play today. They are all late, so apologies to me European viewers. Unless you're having a very late night, you're going to just have to wake up and see what happens. The first game I want to look at is the Oakland Athletics and the Los Angeles Angels. We see a game today taking place in a pitcher's ballpark in Anaheim. We have Oakland starter Sean Manaea on the mound for the Athletics, facing Matt Shoemaker of the Los Angeles Angels. Manaea has been really good since returning from injury with a 2.65 ERA, and he faces an Angels lineup that does struggle for runs. They have a bit of pop with Pujols and Trout, but not a lot else, particularly with Calhoun not producing last year's power numbers and Crone being injured as well. Matt Shoemaker, like Manaea, had an awful start to the year that resulted in him being sent down to the minor leagues. He's come back a totally different pitcher with a 2.39 ERA over his last 12 starts. Oakland have just traded away one of their best bats in Josh Reddick at the deadline yesterday, and a pretty boom or bust at the plate as well, with some power, but they don't score too many runs. This looks like a low-scoring game, so let's watch it finish 12-8. I'm going to play under 8 total runs. Boston against Seattle. My new thing to warn all of my viewers here is that Boston cannot hit left-handed pitching. They're facing one today for the 4th day in a row as teams appear to be lining them up. I'm expecting low output from Boston because of this. Boston themselves will send David Price to the hill. He's a lefty off the back of a really good performance. That will negate a good part of the Seattle power in Robinson Cano and Kyle Seager that's left-handed. It's a pitcher's ballpark. This also looks a game to go under, though I will say I wouldn't usually trust Wade LeBlanc, the left-handed pitcher for Seattle, against Boston. But the proof of the pudding and all that, the last 3 days they haven't scored against lefties. It's beginning to look like an extended thing. I'm going to play under 7.5 total runs in this game. And the final game is Milwaukee and San Diego. The Milwaukee team is now missing Jonathan LaCroix at the heart of its lineup after trading him to the Texas Rangers. He is was such a valuable hitter, I should say, for their lineup, which becomes suddenly pretty bad, particularly if Ryan Braun is out, as he has been with injury for the last 4 games. For the purpose of this bet, let's hope they take it easy with Braun and give him tonight off as well against San Diego starter Luis Perdomo. Perdomo's come from nowhere this year, and after initially struggling, has worked a sinker into his repertoire, which is inducing plenty of ground balls. I think he leads the lead in ground ball percentage, enabling him to go deeper into games for the Padres, steadily reducing his ERA and producing a 3-1 month in July with a 3.99 ERA. Milwaukee will send Zach Davis to the mound. He's been their best pitcher in quite a long time now. He's gone 8-1 with a 2.84 ERA his last 10 starts. He threw 7 shutout innings against the San Diego Padres at the end of last season in this ballpark. The Padres have traded away 2 of their bigger power threats in Matt Kemp and Melvin Upton over the last couple of weeks prior to the deadline. Their run of consecutive games with a home run is now dead at 25. Since that ended, they've gone 3 straight games without a big fly. It's funny how streaks work, isn't it? Anyway, the game looks under to me as well, so we're going to play under 7.5 in this game. 3 games, 3 unders. That's what I got for you today. Best of luck if you're having a play. I'll see you tomorrow. Play ball.